because if you're wanting to make some spring ponchos, summer ponchos, and you're a little thrown off, or what is it? Not thrown off, um, turned off. If you're a little turned off by having to cut every individual thread, I will show you my hack. So I finished the mesh poncho and I did start the fringe. I went with the white in like a bluish color to match the bottom of the poncho. And once I get to tying everything off, I will be trimming it and seeing, just how it lays. I know that it's a little shorter than my last one because I ran out of the Marina. And so I just work with what I got. I know that once I start adding more fringes, it's going to stretch out. Now, I wanted to show a few things. So the first thing I wanted to show is how I tie my fringe, and hopefully it'll help you. And also I am going to show you a fringe cutting hack. So I would have one length that I wanted to work with, then I would grab another piece and then line it up and cut it, right? So I'm gonna it was just super time consuming, which made doing fringes a little more tedious. So let me show you first how I tie the fringe, and then I'm gonna show you how I cut them to the length that I would like. So I'm using one white strand and then two of these like bluish greenish color. I don't know what color this is, let me know, because these are like thinner. So what I would do is make sure it's aligned this way, and it's okay if it's a little off. It doesn't have to be perfect because like I said, you'll trim it down once you put all the fringes on. So I will just wrap it around one finger here, and then this is what I'm working on, like where I'm attaching the fringes in each individual hole. So then I'm going to um, work through this hole. I'm going to put the loop through here like this, and then these two ends I'm just going to shove it through the hole and then pull it like that. Then I'll grab both ends again and I'm going to tie it 3 times. Now I am going to go back and tie more. I tied the last one 10 times. So it's secure, but also, so I just like the way it looks if the tie is a little bit longer. It gives it a little more length, and then it's a little more puffy out here on this side. So like I said, this is what it looks like so far. I will try it on even though it's like a quarter done. But let me show you my little hack. Like I said before, like this is my working yarn. I used to do it like this and then measure it, and then I would chop it, and then I would, like, if I was too tired of doing that individually, I'll just start like folding it and then folding it, and then I'll have like a bunch of like loops and I'll chop it from both ends. But let me show you my hack, and if you don't know about it, hopefully you'll start using it. So you could do it individually, but I'm just going to show you. I attached both yarns. I have this attached and I have this attached right now. So I'm going to use the last page of this book. There's still yarn left in there. And then I'm just going to, so I am going to place it in here. Take this out. Close the book. So now you have like a little tail, and then you're just going to wrap it around as many times as you want. For this project, I'm going to need a lot of fringe, and this is a time saver, a definite time saver. So I already have a lot of fringe made, but this is just extra just in case I need it, and also so I can show you how I do it. So I'm just going to do this much for now because I already have a lot, like I said. So then I will look at the length, cut it along the length of the bottom here. And it's a lot easier if I'm not filming, you know what I mean? But this is for video purposes. So then you have it lined up here. And I like using books because then it'll give you that little leeway to be able to cut. And then you just cut it like this. And look how simple it is. So then you just want to kind of gather the fringe before you pull it. And here's the simplest way to cut yarn for fringe. And these colors look super good together. So I have confidence that it will come together, you know, with the poncho. Now, I think I could have been finished by now, but I also have that baby blanket back there that I need to send off to California. And it's for my cousin's newborn. So I made a little newborn beanie. And I also made big little brother a beanie too to match baby brother. So I thought this was such a cute little addition. She doesn't know I'm sending it, so I'm not posting this on Instagram yet. Um, but I can show y'all because she don't watch my other stuff. But other than that, big brother, little brother type deal. I thought that was super cute and thoughtful because baby brother, well, big baby brother right now is not going to be a single sibling anymore. Let me go ahead and put this on. It's just giving California beach vibes to me, sunset, you know, I don't know, it's really gorgeous, like the colorway. I know once I take pictures and video out in the daylight, it's going to be gorgeous. um Other than that, I am starting to work on market prep. The weather's been nice, so I kind of want to aim for more items that customers would say they use every day. I also want to make items for my home. I need some more toy hammocks for my kids' stuffed animals. I love how it looks when it's just in the corner and, you know, things are stacked up. I also want to make hanging plants. I think that's the number one thing that I'm going to focus on next week is hanging plants. And what else? Oh, hanging baskets, like fruit baskets, wall hanging baskets for decor. Um, just things that are like, you know, cute, can really spruce up your home. Because that's what I'm on right now. I don't know about anybody else. I just want to be able to increase my sales from last year. I do want to make some like stuffies, like stuffed animals. I have not done that in a while, but right now I am just focusing on things that I need in my home. I did make some washcloths, some 100% cotton washcloths recently. And I do have the scrubby yarn that I just got from the, what's it called? From Scraplana. Um, yeah, I just grabbed some scrubby yarn. So I kind of want to make some scrubbies like for dishes and stuff. And see how that works. But other than that, my work weekend is starting and I have a lot to do. Fridays are my busiest days, so I'm trying to get this out before I start work. If not, I will put this out tonight and I will be able to finish this at nighttime. Hopefully, I have enough fringes, or maybe I could take it with me to work. That might help. And I was not going to add beads to this. I don't feel like beads would do anything for this. I might still add beads, so you might be surprised. And um hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next video with the completed poncho. But like, just this alone looks super cute. I cannot wait. And thank you for all my new followers. Honestly, I've been getting a lot more views, and I just want to share my craft and hopefully inspire other crocheters or fiber artists out there. um Make the hobby fun and not a task, because I know when we're prepping for markets and things like that, you know, have a lot of orders, it could get a little tiring. You could probably try to be working faster than what you should be and injuring your wrist. That's one thing I'm avoiding this year, is wrist injuries. So I am definitely going more slow paced. I'm still taking custom orders. I love making custom creations. Um, I'm just not killing myself to have it done in a week anymore. You know, it just, well, honestly, it just depends. You know, just depends on the item. If it's something I could whip up real quick in a day, like, that's fine. But if I know it's gonna be like super time consuming, I will ask for maybe 2 weeks, which usually I don't even take 2 weeks. I just want the extra time in case life happens, in case my wrist starts hurting, you know, something like that. I think this is gorgeous. And I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.